So you're after a good, solid, dependable and accurate timepiece, an automatic on par with the best in class. But you're on a budget. There are plenty of options, but you don't have the time nor the will to sift through the choices. The Submariner SN0017 is the perfect daily all-rounder that can stand out at a cocktail event, be water-friendly at the pool, or enduring on a building site. The SN0017 gets a 316L stainless steel case and bracelet, mostly brushed to disguise the wear and tear marks. The notchy bezel grooves are also brushed. We get a flat slab of sapphire crystal with a sapphire cyclops. Anti-reflective treatment provides crystal clear legibility and one of the best lume longevity and brightness you have laid your eyes upon. If there could be just one watch you could own, this is the one. Robust aesthetics, dependable Japanese self-winding automatic, and solid as a rock. For $140, this watch does really well, and there's a lot to discuss about this watch. Now, the link to the listing of where I picked this up from is in the description below the video. Make sure to check it out if you're after a sharp price. And now let's get going with this review. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 40mm, a lug-to-lug length of 50.7mm, a lug width of 20mm, and tapering down to 16 at the clasp, a height of 12.5mm without the cyclops. With the cyclops we get 13.8mm, and a weight of 155 grams before removing any links to fit my 6.5-inch wrist. The inspiration of this timepiece design is an iconic watch. The Submariner attempts to recreate the original vision with the family budget in mind. The square stance of the case profile, the white ceramic insert of the bezel, a 2.5 times magnification of the cyclops, and the black enamel dial support the efforts. Looking at the profile, we see two distinct layers of the piece, the polished flank and the notchy tread of the bezel. The flank is flat, stretching wide from lug to lug. Note how even and smooth the polishing is. The flanks transition to the brushed lug hood smoothly via a strict yet well-refined bevel. The lug hoods seamlessly integrate with the bracelet end links. The brushing strokes are the same. The bracelet corresponds perfectly. We get a 120-click unidirectional bezel with a black ceramic insert. It's polished to a high gloss. In fact, it appears flawless. White markings depicting 0 to 60 minutes circle the insert. Running your fingers over the grooves of the threading, the tactile response of the grippy and notchy scallops on the edge transpire a feeling of dependability. Bezel rotation is convenient, the resistance along the rotation cycle is consistent and more heavy than light. Hence, jolts and accidental rotations are seldom to occur. The sound is ratchety and vocal, the metal clicks are quite pronounced. Thankfully, the bezel aligns at 12 with ease. Backplate on this bezel does not exist. The bezel pip at 12 o'clock is actually lumed as well, and it's as bright and long-lasting as the dial elements. On the right we have a semi-guarded screw-down crown. 6.8mm in diameter make it slightly larger than average. The deep threading and size make time and date adjustment convenient even if gloved. I find that somewhat muted light play across this brushed case design is what makes this watch so robust in terms of wearing it in different settings. Flip the watch over to the traditionally fluted screw-down case back. The bracelet gets protruding male end links, hence extending the lug-to-lug measurement. Still, the 50mm lug length fits fine on my 6.5-inch wrist. If we take a look at the bracelet, the 3-link design is classy. The consistent fine brushed finish looks great. The outer faces are well rounded. In regards to tolerances, these are high. No stretching at all, very tight. Yet the fluidity and link articulation are impressive as well. We have a fold-over clasp signed with a hexagonal Submariner logo. There are 4 micro adjustments and the wing is milled. Overall, a pleasant and solid construction. Now let's take a look at the crystal, the dial, and talk about the movement. The flat slab of sapphire crystal is covered with anti-reflective treatment. The cyclops is also sapphire crystal. Considering it's doming above the rest of the watch, most of the bumps and scrapes will end up right there. A brush reho drops us to the black enamel dial. The minute track is printed on the perimeter. Edges chromed with lumed inserts. The date window at 3 o'clock. The Mercedes-style hands and lollipop seconds are also chromed and with white lume inserts. Saint Martin's hexagonal logo design is so mature and sophisticated, it actually improves the dial look, positioned just under the 12 o'clock. Above 6, we read automatic and that the watch is 200 meters water resistant. The lume test solidifies the robust and dependable nature of this watch. The bright blue lume is catchy, bright, and importantly lasts the night with ease. Lume is spread consistently and evenly across the hands, indices, and the bezel pip. As for the movement, we get Seiko NH35. This is a self-winding automatic movement. We get 42 hours of power reserve, it's hackable with 24 joules, providing 21,600 beats per hour, meaning a sweeping seconds hand at 6 pulses per second. As I said when we started the video, if I could own just one watch, this would be that. It looks great, it's robust, everything about it I truly enjoy and like, except for one minor point. The fact is, the bracelet here is awesome, but the watch does cost $140. I understand there's a lot of refinement, yet it's held together by push pins, not screw pins. Now, it's not a biggie, but still, it's this little point, because I'm thinking for $140, that would be nice and kind of appropriate. But again, it's not a deal breaker at all, because overall, this watch is high class. Thanks for watching this video review. If you have enjoyed it, please drop me a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.